Hey everyone, yay, I'm here with another video. Excuse me. Now, I've been lacking in videos lately because, I've been sick. Uh, I had a lot of coughing, I had some nasal congestion, I had a sore throat here and there. I also kept getting dizzy and passing out. But I'm not here to talk about my health. No, 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 no. What I am here to talk about is this is a much bigger issue. And the issue I'm talking about, cyberbullying. Or maybe not even cyberbullying, just bullying in general. You know, I've been trying really, really hard not to say the she devil's name, but after hearing what she has been doing to my friend Amanda, and more recently Amanda's sister, as well as a list of a few other people. Ugh. You know what? I can't take it anymore. Melissa Blanco has gone way too far. Yes, I'm talking about her. Why am I talking about her? Well, I saw several posts by Amanda, my friend Amanda, saying that Melissa's been harassing her, and now more recently has been harassing Amanda's sister. And honestly, the fact that she kicked Amanda to the curb but is still harassing and bullying her, that makes me sick. I don't like to bully, and I hate it when my friends are getting bullied. I just don't like bullying in general. Like, whenever I see bullying, I want to regurgitate. And there were times, I will admit, where I haven't been the nicest guy and I have bullied other people. And the times I have bullied, it made me so sick to my stomach, it made me want to slit my wrists. Seriously, bullying is not a pretty picture. Why have I avoided saying Melissa's name? Well, she did send a very threatening message to my fan page on Facebook, which I cannot cut to show you the screenshot, but I did write down what she actually wrote. And I'm going to read it to you guys. She said, I am only going to say this once. Keep my name out of your filthy mouth and your live streams. Yes, it's my family business, not yours. You have no right to post my family drama on social media. That's my family's job. And if they want to be childish and post that, then fine. But you are not family, nor have you ever been. Do not make me ask you again. I am trying to be an adult about this and end this and be left alone, but you need to stop. I know who is a good hacker on YouTube. It would be a shame if your YouTube page were to shut down. Your recent video has been flagged. You have been warned. Have a nice life with no woman ever loving you. You're gonna need all the luck you can get, my dude. Yeah. Can somebody say butthurt bitch 27 times fast? I mean, seriously. That, I mean, just wow. But, thankfully, thankfully I can use that. I can use this as evidence. Or, I, I'm currently using it to back up a current theory I have regarding a virus that I had on my computer back in late December. What happened with my computer? There was a virus, and every time I tried to log in, to my computer, the desktop wouldn't show up. It just went completely black. And I had to reboot the modem to get it to work again. And I managed to keep all my files, but I had to reinstall several programs. Now, I'm not sure if it was the friend that Melissa mentioned, but she did say, "I know who is a good hacker on YouTube. It would be a shame if your YouTube page were to shut down." Now, is it possible that while trying to hack my YouTube, she managed to maintain access to the entire computer and hack it? Well, I do know this. In order to hack my YouTube and to shut it down, she would have to hack my computer in order to access my YouTube. But even then, I'm not dumb enough to leave it logged in on the PC 24/7. No. I'm smart enough to log out. But in order to hack my YouTube, she would have to hack my computer. And computer hacking is a crime. And I also wrote down some information about computer hacking. It ranges from a Class B misdemeanor, punishable by up to 6 months in prison and a fine of $1,000, or both. But it can also be ranged as a Class B felony, punishable by up to 20 years in prison, a fine of 15 grand, or both. So if it turns out Melissa actually did hack my computer and implanted that virus, oh man, is she in for some serious shit. Yeah. But back to what I was saying earlier. She said that she's trying to be an adult about this. Well, what kind of an adult cyberbullies people online? Truth be told, that's not being an adult. That's just being childish and immature, insecure, and Amanda said that Melissa will attack anyone she feels threatened by. And honestly, that is not mature adult at all. That is immature, childish, and definitely borderline menace to society. I feel childish right now just talking about it. I'm like, jeez. I honestly don't know what's wrong with this economy other than this bitch is probably plaguing the innocent minds of this economy. Melissa is not a good influence in this economy today. She is a menace to society, and the fact that she's making these threats and harassing innocent people, it just shows that she needs to be shut down. She needs to be taught a lesson. What kind of a lesson? I'm thinking intervention. Maybe, what kind of an intervention? Well, maybe sit down with the police or a mental expert? I don't know. But it can't be violent, because violence is never the answer. Besides, if we resort to violence, we're no better than she is. Now, granted, we might not be criminals who abuse our families. We might not be criminals, period. I mean, I myself have loved ones to think about, like my brother. And Amanda's got family to think about. And honestly, it sucks that my friend is being harassed by this bully. And honestly, I've tried very, very, very hard to avoid talking about all this in general. But I really do not like it when my friends are being attacked. I don't like it when my friends are being harassed. It just makes me sick. Amanda, you're my friend, and I am very deeply sorry that this is happening to you. I wish there was something I could do to help you, Amanda, but honestly, I don't know what to do. Oh, by the way, Amanda, I like your videos. Your videos are amazing. Keep doing what you're doing, Amanda. Um, oh, and speaking of Amanda's videos, she made a video regarding a Washington, Oregon trip, and I remember seeing a screenshot where Melissa made this snarky, rude comment. It was like, gross. I can't believe you were in the same state as me. Barf. Honestly, I'm in the state of Washington myself. I've lived in Everett for practically my entire life. Yes, I have traveled before. Like, I've been to several other states. I've been to Oregon. I've been to California. I've been to Nevada. I've been to Arizona. Those are actually some pretty cool states. Uh, man. It's times like this where I miss the good old days. Anyway, for those of you who are dealing with an online bully and they make threats against you and what you enjoy doing, don't just shrug it off. I mean, if they make demands and they threaten you, you don't have to respect their demands. I mean, if they're bullying you, you have a right to speak up. I mean, seriously? Keep my name out of your filthy mouth and your live streams. Well, the Constitution. First Amendment, the right to free speech and religion and press. It's all guaranteed by Amendment 1. Keep my name out of your filthy mouth and your live streams. That would violate the First Amendment. So, not only is Melissa a potential computer hacking suspect, but she's also a Constitution violator. Yeah. And everybody knows that the Constitution is a law. And if you violate the Constitution, you're also breaking the law. Chances are, if you break the law, you're not going to last long in the real world. That's why I prefer to obey the law. Well, yeah, I may say some things that may suggest this, that, and the other, but that doesn't mean I'd actually do it. No, 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 no. Saying these things, that's just petty. That's just petty and pathetic. No big deal. Actually attempting to do something, that's the actual crime. Like, actually hacking a computer. That's a misdemeanor to a felony. And honestly, all this is just overwhelming. Hey, I've gone 14 minutes without coughing so much. Yeah, I'm definitely improving. I definitely have Mucinex to thank. Oh man, I forgot. The tablets are in my medicine cabinet. Jeez. But, so, I think I've talked about Melissa enough. I want to talk about other enemies that I've had in the past, like, this elementary school bully, actually, elementary and middle school bully, Tristan Schweigert. Like, oh my god. he would always pick on me, call me retarded, and I remember when I was in the 5th grade, I became interested in Transformers, and you know, I continued my love into middle school, and he continuously continued to call me retarded, make fun of me, yada yada yada, yak yak yak, boring, sob story stuff, and he was so vile and evil. Like, he had to do everything he could to be better than me, and I would always think of him as like my real life Megatron. Like, I was always Optimus Prime, but he was Megatron. Seriously, I mean, I was that affixed on Transformers. And then come high school, there was this guy, Chris Heppenstall. He would always call me Nancy and harass me in the locker rooms. And I remember one time he tried to shove me into the girls' locker room. Yuck. Just yuck. That locker room is for girls. I have never seen the inside of a girl's locker room, and praise the Lord, because chances are it would have messed me up. As a guy, I should not be seeing the girls' locker room. Where are they now? I don't know. I haven't talked about them, or I haven't talked to them. Actually, on a whole, I haven't heard from them in a long time. I haven't heard from them in years. But thankfully, because I've been distant from them, I've been able to work on myself, and ever since 2018 has started, I've pretty much been trying to work on finding my inner happiness. And part of my happiness came from these right here, Transformers. I have been working on my Transformers story. I have a title picked out, Transformers Cyber Chase. I know, it's probably not the most fitting title, but it's a working title for the time being, so since it's a working title, why not just run with it? See if it's gonna end up working. My friend Cecilia Pimentel, she also likes Transformers herself, and she's also writing her own independent story. I'm not sure how good it's gonna be, but chances are I'm bound to like it if she shares it with me. I'm not sure how good or bad mine's gonna be, but I definitely know that once I finish writing my Transformer story, I definitely would like to do like the stop motion thing that TFX Productions does, aka Night Slash 2020. There are a few other Transformer fans that do stop motions. I can't name all of them right now. They kind of skipped over my mind. But I do know that I love Transformers, and I have quite an extensive collection. I definitely know that I definitely want to try to do a Transformer style motion, kind of like the Lego movie. And for anyone who hasn't seen the Lego movie, I totally recommend that you check it out. It's actually a really awesome movie. Not the best I've ever seen, but it's definitely awesome. Uh, I still have to say, Jim Carrey is by far one of, if not my absolute favorite actors. And chances are the Jim Carrey movies are probably always going to be some of my all-time favorites. I also saw the Jim Carrey documentary about. Oh, I think it's Ethan. He asked me, "Who is your favorite Decepticon?" My favorite is Starscream. Um, Honestly, I don't think I can pick a favorite. They're all unique characters. Um, Probably the Robots in Disguise Megatron or the Beast Wars Transmetal 2 Megatron. I really like dragons. They're some of my favorite creatures. Excuse me. Uh, yeah, I'd say definitely the RID Megatron and the Beast Wars Transmetal 2 Megatron. I really like those. Uh, but I think since those are Predacons, I guess the next runner up would be Scorponok from Energon. Um, I actually forgot I had him at one point, but I definitely love the Energon Scorponok. So, but anyway, Ethan, since you mentioned Starscream, I've got Starscream right here, and I love the universe Starscream. It looks just like the cartoon, and everybody knows that accurate Transformers are always mind blowing. And while his transformation may not be as accurate as it could be, I still think that it is way beyond the original Starscream action figure. Where on the original action figure, you had parts forming, you had. Are you excited for the Bumblebee movie? So and so. I mean, I really love Bumblebee. He's one of my favorite mini bots. Uh, I'm not sure if you would count Cliffjumper as a mini bot, but I would consider Cliffjumper my favorite. Um, but then again, Bumblebee is the first mini bot that we see in the cartoon. Wheeljack, he's a mechanical engineer, not a mini bot, so yeah, Bumblebee's the first mini bot we saw. And plus, Bumblebee was one of my first Transformers, so Bumblebee's always gonna have a special place in my heart. Starscream! Look at that. Look at that. Ooh. Now I know this thing's just a deluxe, but considering how accurate it is to the old Generation 1 cartoon, it would not be an exaggeration to call this little thing a masterpiece. I'm serious. I love this. I love this Starscream. It's fun. Yeah. So you're actually seeing me mess around with Transformers while I'm ranting about stuff. Anyway, the title is Friends versus Enemies, and I've talked about some of my enemies. So, how about I go back to talking about some friends? I've mentioned Amanda. Um, I've also been talking to Brienne quite a bit, although yesterday and the day before that, I didn't exactly get to talk to her, I don't think. Um, She was probably busy or something, so I'm not gonna hold that against her. Um, Also, I received a couple messages on my Facebook regarding the "What My Friends Mean to Me" video that Brienne suggested that I make, and they reminded me that I meant a great deal to them. Uh, it was Michael Dan, Dylan Knight, um, and I'm pretty sure there was one more that messaged me. I could be mistaken. Hmm. But for those of you who have seen What My Friends Mean to Me video, I was being 100% legit throughout that entire conversation. I love my friends. My enemies, they're just gonna be mean and bully people. And there's really not much I can do except to speak up about it. But my friends, I love them. I love my friends. They are all awesome. From the very first best friend that I've met, Chris Goodwin, way back in the 6th grade, and Tristan Gray. Like, I love those guys very much. They are always going to hold a very special place in my heart. Those guys are tremendous people. And I wish them the best of luck, even though they don't exactly need it. I mean, they're awesome. They can take care of themselves. And honestly, they're all amazing. And I would like to refer back to Melissa's message. Have a nice life with no woman ever loving you. Well, honestly, I don't care too much about trying to find love. I mean, there is this one girl that I love more than anything else. Her name's Adelia, and hold on, why am I talking like that? I mean, I've talked about her several times. Um, but her not loving me back, that's not really so much an issue for me. I mean, she and I are friends, and I have absolutely no problem being friends, being just friends with Adelia. Besides, have a nice life with no woman ever loving you. Well, if all women behaved like Melissa does, I have absolutely no problem whatsoever spending the rest of my life as a single man. No, I'm not going to resort to the gay life because, quite frankly, that life is just not me. That just, no. That's just, no, no. If you want a gay man, go look elsewhere. Go find Rob Halford or Neil Patrick Harris. That is a gay person. The gay life, that is not me. That is not D. Casanova. I wish I had friends. Well, I'm sure you do, Ethan. You just gotta look for them. You gotta put yourself out there too. Um, I also made a New Year's resolution to be more vigilant, observant, and alert. And, well, so far, I've done a fairly good job. I mean, I've received a few friend requests, but the pages look shady. So I clicked on the page and I scrolled through it to try and get a feel like, is this person legit? Or is this just a spam account? And as soon as I see that it's a spam account, delete, delete, swipe left, left, nope. So, yeah, I think I've pretty much said my piece. So, yeah, that about does it for this video. So, until next time, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a good one, and I will catch you next time. Take care.